We've started our recording for our friends that can't be here, and we're going to talk about lesson 11. I can break apart three. Let's take a look. Here's a fluency activity that's fun. You're going to need your fingers. Can you show me your fingers? Show me your fingers. Wiggle them in the air. Wake them up. Wake them up, wake them up, wake them up. Okay. Making 3 finger counting combinations. I'll show you some fingers and I want you to make 3. Show me what I need to make 3. Okay, this is tricky. Let me teach you how to play this game. If you need to pin me to make me bigger, you can always do that. All right, how many fingers do you see right there?
2.
2. If I have 2 fingers, how many more do I need to make 3?
I think one more.
1 more. So show me 1 finger. I need 1 more finger to make 3.
3.
So show me 1. All right, here's the next one. How many fingers do you see?
I see 2.
No. How many fingers do you see?
1.
1. How many more do I need to make 3? I've got 1 finger. 2. So show me the 2 fingers that I need to make 3. 2. All right. Now, can you say a number sentence with me? Say it with me. 1 and 2 make 3. Echo.
1 and 2 make 3.
Awesome. All right. Whoops. Okay, so that was it with that. Those are just different ways to make 3. Let's go back to this one and we'll do a number sentence with it. How many fingers do you see?
2.
How many more do you need to make 3?
1.
1. 1 and 2 make 3. Echo.
1 and 2 make 3.
That's awesome. Whoever said that. 1 and 2 make 3. All right, now let's go back.
3. 1 and 2.
Oops. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you remember our co-teacher from yesterday? Well, this time it's the man, and he's from North Carolina. Guess where you live? Guess where you live? Do you live in North Carolina?
Yeah.
You do. He's from where we are. So we're going to see him, and he's going to show us what we're going to do today for our activity. Are you ready? Let me pull him up on the screen.
Hello.
Can you hear him?
Welcome to Module 1,
Okay.
Lesson 11. I'm Mr. Hammer. Today, we're going to show hidden partners in 3 with cubes, drawings, and numbers. Let's get started. Here's a picture of the materials you'll need for the lesson. You'll need a piece of paper, 3 cubes or objects you can count, a red, yellow, black, and brown marker or crayons, and your 1, 2, and 3 numeral cards. You can pause the video and get those materials.
You don't have to get those. We're just going to watch
And
him.
then you're ready to start the lesson. Look, I have 3 brown cubes. 1, 2, 3. Let's pretend that each brown cube is a brown bear. Listen carefully to my number story. I'll have some questions for you. Ready? 2 bears are in the field. All right, I'm gonna put these 2 bears in the field, in this nice green grass. 1 bear is swimming in the water. I'll put that bear in the water. All right. How many bears are there? Think. and say it. There are 3 bears.
You see them?
Now,
1,
how many bears
2, 3.
are in the field?
How many are in the field? Hold it up.
And say it. 2
Good.
bears are in the field.
Good job.
1, 2. How many bears are in the water? Think.
How many? Hold it up.
Say it.
1.
1 bear. 1 bear is in the water. All right, it's your turn. Go ahead and take out your 3 cubes or your 3 objects and put them in front of you.
If you have them, you're welcome to do that. I see that Russell's got them.
All right, with your partner or imaginary partner at home, go ahead and retell the number story that we just told. You can pause your video and do that now.
Okay, I'm going to pause him. So, if you want to, if you have counter bears or cubes or even crayons, let's think. How could we tell this story? He's got 1 bear in the water and 2 in the grass. Who thinks they have a story? Raise your hand and I'll call on you. Russell, unmute your mic and tell me a story you could say about the bears and the water. You don't,
No.
you don't want to? Okay, does anyone think they want to give it a try? Emily's got her hand raised. Lily will come to you next. Emily, go ahead, unmute your mic.
What about get a piece of paper and like pretend it's the water?
Right, so how many bears are in the water, Emily?
1.
And 2 are in the grass. So could you say, I don't know, the 3 bears decided to go on a picnic. Baby bear got hot and he jumped into
Water.
the water to cool off. And how many bears do we still have all together? How many? 3. The hidden partners are 1 and 2. All right, let's go back to our video and see what Mr. Hammer says.
Let me tell you how my friend over here retold the story to me. My friend said, all right, Mr. Hammer, here are my 3 bears. I'm gonna make sure that 2 of them are playing in the field. They're in the grass. And one of those bears is going to go swim in the water. I have 3 bears. 2 are in the field. 1 is in the water. Go ahead and take out a piece of paper.
You don't have to do this. He's just doing it.
You can also take out your red and yellow markers.
We're
or
just going to
crayons.
watch him do it. If you want to, you can, but we're just going to watch him.
And make sure you take out your numeral cards. 1, 2, and 3.
We're just going to watch him with those.
All right. I'm going to tell you a number story. Ready? There are 3 flowers. 2 flowers are red, and 1 flower is yellow. Pause your video and draw the number story.
We're going to see what he draws.
I'm sure you drew an awesome number story drawing. Let me show you what my friend did over here. My friend said, well, there are 2 red flowers. I'll draw those first. There's 1 red flower. And here, 2 red flowers. All right, now I'll draw the 1 yellow flower. So my friend drew this flower. That looks great. Find the number card that matches the number of red flowers. Go ahead and do that.
Okay, I'm gonna have you hold up
Which
your
number
finger.
card?
So, look at these number cards. Hold up your finger to show me how many that one is. How many is that one? 1, awesome. How many is that? Show me with your fingers. 2, fantastic. And how many is that? Show me with your fingers. 3. He is asking you to show a number card for the red flowers. Hold up your fingers to show me which one you would pick. Hold them up at the screen. Russell's got it, fantastic. Nolan's got it, awesome. Rhea, fantastic. Come on, Leslie, and yep, there's Lily. Leslie, hold up. I can't see yours, baby. Move it to where the camera, where I can see. Good. And good job, Edison. Ada, hold up your fingers and let me see. For the red flowers, how many are that? Yes. Fantastic. All right, let's play and see what Mr. Hammer does.
Pick. Think. Say it.
So I want
The
you to say.
2. There are 2 red flowers. Now, find the number card that matches the number of yellow flowers. Do that now.
Okay, so hold up your fingers. Which number card would we do for the yellow flowers? Show me with your fingers. Which number card would we pick? Good job, Ada, Lily, Rhea, Nolan, good job. Emily, fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see what Mr. Hammer says.
Which card did you pick? Think. Say it. The 1. Great. There is 1 yellow flower. Now, find the card that matches the number of flowers that you drew.
Okay, now, which card, show me how many flowers are there all together? All together. Show me with your hands. Edison, show me with your fingers. I saw you do it earlier. You did good. Show me with your fingers. How many flowers are there all together? Hold up your fingers. Yay, Rhea. Yay, Ada. Yay, Nolan. Edison, show me your fingers. Yay, Lily. Good job. Fantastic. Great, Edison. All right, let's see what Mr. Hammer says. We're going to play it.
What card did you pick? Think and say it. 3, because we drew 3 flowers in all. We can show 3 flowers with our numbers like this. Watch me.
Watch what he does. 2 plus.
This says 2 plus 1. Say that with me. 2 plus 1. What does the 2 tell us about in our story? Think and say it.
What does the 2 tell us?
The 2 tells us about the 2 red flowers. Great. What does the 1 tell us about in our story? Think and say it. The 1 tells us about our 1 yellow flower. Now, What does the 2 plus 1 tell us about in our story? Tell your friend or your imaginary friend at home.
What is the 2 plus 1? It's going to tell us, I wonder what it's going to tell us.
My friends over here said a few things. One of my friends said the 2 plus 1 tells us about all our flowers. That's a great answer. One of my other friends said the 2 plus 1 tells us about our 3 flowers that we drew. Great. You can leave out your 1, 2, and 3 numeral cards and take out another piece of paper.
We're just going to watch him do this again, unless you want to draw on your
Take
own.
out your black and brown markers or crayons. Let's tell another number story. Ready? There were 3 bears. One bear was brown and 2 bears were black. Pause your video and draw the number story.
We're not going to do
Go
that.
ahead.
We're just going to watch what he does. We're going to see him draw the number story.
Let me show you what my friend over here drew for our number story. Go ahead and find the numeral card that matches the number of brown bears in our story.
Okay, so we need to find the number that matches the brown bears in the story. Hold up your fingers to tell me. How many brown bears are in this story? Just brown bears, only brown. Think about it, look at the picture and look at the 2 different colors. Look at where he's pointing. How many brown bears are there? Just brown. Ada's got it. Ria's got it. It's just 1 brown bear. There's only 1 brown bear. So we're gonna look for the numeral card 1. Okay, let's take a look and see what Mr. Hammer says.
What card did you pick? Think and say it. The number 1. There is 1 brown bear in our number story. Now, find the card that matches the number of black bears we have in our story.
Okay, now we're gonna do that. Look at where he's pointing. Show me on your fingers which one shows the black bears. Which one shows the black bears? Ria's got it. How many black bears are there? Good job, Ada. Good job, Russell. How many black bears? 2. Good job. Leslie, we have 1, 2 black bears, so we're looking for the numeral 2. Let's see what Mr. Hammer says.
What card did you choose? Think and say it. The number 2. There are 2 black bears in our story. Now, find the number card that shows how many bears you drew.
Okay, I won't even pause it. Just hold it up. What's left?
What card did you choose? Think
Hold up your fingers.
and say it.
Good job.
We
3.
have 3 bears in our story. We can show 3 bears with our numbers like this. Watch me. We can read this like this. 1 plus 2. Say that with me.
1 plus 2.
question. What does the 1 tell us about in our story?
What is the 1?
Think. And say it.
Just say it. What does the 1 tell us?
The 1 tells us about our 1 brown bear.
The 1 brown bear.
What does the 2 tell us about in our story?
The 2.
Think. Say it. The 2 black bears. The 2 tells us about our 2 black bears. Now, what does the 1 plus 2 tell us about? Turn to your partner or your imaginary partner and tell them.
What does this 1 plus 2 mean? It tells us how many bears there are
My friends over
altogether.
here said, Mr. Hammer, 1 plus 2 tells us about all the bears.
Yep,
That's true.
good
One of
girl.
my other friends said, Mr. Hammer, the 1 plus 2 tells us about the 3 bears that we drew all together. Nice job. I have one more question for you. Tell your friend or your imaginary friend at home, how did we show our number stories today? What did we use?
Let's think about that. How did we tell our story? We used cubes, we used bears, and we used drawings to help tell our stories.
My friends over here said, Mr. Hammer, we used cubes. Those were our brown bears. That's true. One of my other friends said, Mr. Hammer, we drew pictures. Look, there's my red and yellow flowers. And my other friend over here said, Mr. Hammer, we used numbers. We drew 3 flowers. 2 were red, and 1 was yellow. Wow, I think we're ready for the problem set.
Okay,
Let's
I'm gonna
take a
pause
look
it
at the
here.
lesson 11 problem set.
Okay, this we can do on our own. Get out your handy dandy math book and hold it up to show me that you're ready. Hold up your math book right here. It looks like it might be page 106, but I'm not sure.
Pick one. Pick one.
It's your math book, Rhea. You've got your CKLA book. It's your green math book. It's lesson 10, and it looks like it may be on page 106. You might need mom or dad to help you find the page number. Not your CKLA book, Nolan. Your green math book. It's with the blue stripe.
Which one? 看一下这个吗？看一下这个说明是什么。Ten to lesson 11.
Give me a thumbs up when you're on the right page. Good job, Rhea. Good job, Russell, Emily, Lily, and Leslie. Do you have someone to help you turn to your page? Okay.
Mrs. Kids, I think is it page 49?
It might be. See, the page numbers on the electronic version are different. And unfortunately, we didn't have enough copies for me to have one. So is it page 49?
I think it's lesson 11, page 49. It looks just like your screen.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you. For on this page, there's only 2 that we're going to do together. The rest you can do on your own and take a picture and send it to me. But we're going to do these top 2 together. The directions tell me to count the squares, draw the squares above the number. So we can look here at this first one with the star and count the squares with me. We're just going to count all the squares. 1, 2, 3, many squares are there? Show me with your fingers. How many squares? Good job, Edison. Good job, Leslie. There's 3. We counted 1, 2, 3. The hidden partners of 3 are 2 plus 1. 2 are gray plus 1 more that's white. So we're going to put the number 3 up here. We're going to write that down. I'm going to use this darker marker so you can see it better. All right, let's take a look at this second one. Let's count the squares together. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. Show me with your fingers how many squares there are. There's 3 again. But look, my hidden partner is a little bit different this time. My hidden partner shows 1 white plus 2 gray. So we have the 1 white and the 2 gray. There are 3. 1 plus 2 makes 3. The rest you can do on your own. You can do that on your own and submit it to us in the assignment box. You can take a picture. You can do that right now on your own, and I can stay here if you have any questions. If you don't have any questions, you can go ahead and leave, and I will see you tomorrow. Thumbs up if that sounds good to you. Awesome. Okay, you can stay on and finish it, or you can sign off. And if you have a question, just unmute your mic and ask me. I'll be happy to help.